you're trying to identity thievery somebody.
Well, sure.
The thief of identities.
I sure am.
William Pickles. All right, so it's been a rough night for everybody here.
Yep.
We did discuss, or we did see some of the paranoia and attempts to kind of hold up the cohesion of the group. The drug detoxing that is currently taking place, among the other things, and Patch and Redcap were apparently just having a fine time.
I am not having a bad time at this point, but I'm kind of annoyed with New Guy.
Ooh, are you?
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay. I think it's also kind of amusing. Well, he's being a. I don't understand psychoses. He's just being a jerk.
Have you tried not being depressed?
Yeah. Yeah, right?
I know. I spent all that money on that drug I forcibly jammed into your heart to save you from the fucking evil dream demon monster, and that's how you thank me.
So ungrateful. I mean, Perry, I'm not trying to break your balls. I'm just Redcap just does not understand what you're doing.
I get it.
Because he's dumb.
I feel you.
Patch, what is your reaction to all of this that's going on?
A bit of frustration because like Patch had the ideal of what like being like an operative was all about, and so far we've just failed at like everything. like, so it's like, and being very driven and like almost like a type A personality in that regards of wanting to be the best. It's like, oh, like we haven't really had a fully successful mission where we got all the money and are getting the glory. So Patch is starting to like second guess like this whole career thing, but it's like it's still better than being like a civilian. So
Okay, so the five of you make it through an evening in which probably the majority of you don't sleep terribly well, whether it's from detox, from lack of trust, from stress over the squad potentially falling apart, from questioning your career choices. Redcap probably sleeps okay. Do they sleep? Does Stormer sleep? I think Stormer sleep, probably. Whatever you do, it's fine. You sit in the...
Because in my fantasy world, I want to be able to sleep soundly, unlike real life.
I mean, Stormers regenerate, so they have to sleep.
Yeah.
Like that's a complex biological process to keep up.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So Redcap's fine. So the morning rolls around, and the attitudes and stuff are probably a little bit more of the same. Just in terms of, again, nobody probably slept terribly well. And probably the biggest question that's floating around in the entire group is what is the next move for all of you? And that is where we'll take it off. So whoever wants to start us, let's go ahead.
we need to make some credits soon.
Well, can we get that lady going after her still, or are we done with that? Not that I can really help with that, but I mean, we found her, right?
Patch kind of like looks over at Click and is like, I'm not sure if that's the best idea.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe we go after one of the other ones.
Are they still up for grabs? I don't know. Someone might have grabbed them or taken them in the time.
We could go grab Bomb Angel and cash her in. She was pretty easy.
What do you think, Reggie? I heard you typing last night. Did you find anything?
Only thing I found was that the info about these things is classified. And it's the Naga 7, which I know I heard about it, but I don't really know anything about that. something that they deal with.
If they deal with it, it's pretty semi-supernatural event, somewhat powerful.
I mean, I wish I could find something more helpful. I don't know how to defeat this thing. And then, even if we did, how would we prove that we did if she's on like some other plane?
I mean, can they interact with this plane? Do they have a physical body? We didn't really find anything about whatever
Right.
it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like if we could harm her, is there going to be any evidence that she's gone other than that kids has stopped dying?
I mean, I think kids stop dying is enough proof for the authorities. I mean, in like as high numbers.
You know, more children than usual.
I mean, that neighborhood
Yeah.
really was.
Yeah, just convince her to move.
It's true. We could just be like, so hey, can you go terrorize a different neighborhood so we can cash in our 2,000 credits, or not 2,000 credits, whatever.
This 2,000 credits was the bounty.
Oh, I was right. Okay. Wait, was that it? I couldn't remember.
Yep. It is a substantial amount of credits.
Sure is.
She's down in that sewer and presumably alone. How bad do you want to kill her?
I mean, it'd stop the kids.
Perhaps if now that we know what we're dealing with, if we had a better plan.
All I know is that something needs to die today. Or I do. So we need to do something quick.
Take a step back.
So as you guys are trying to contemplate your plan and whether or not you actually even want to continue to do this, you hear a knock on your hotel room door, just like that.
I'll get it.
Hatch pulls a gun out.
Okay.
I just walk over the door.
Maybe look through the peephole first.
Open it. I just open it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, everybody kind of encourages you, like, oh, no, see who it is, and you just whoop, swing the door open. And once you do, there is a person standing there in what looks like very kind of rounded, kind of bulky-ish armor, with the exception of the helmet, which is mag held onto the side of the suit. The person is a woman, dark-skinned, black braids that are kind of running off her hair and tucked inside the armor. And she kind of looks up at you and smiles and she says, good morning. How are you?
All right. Can I help you?
Says, actually, I believe it is I that can help you. May I come in?
Yeah. Shrug. Yeah, all right.
Okay,
What's your name?
my name is, Chizobanadaye.
Guys, this is just open the door.
So
Did that.
you see as Redcap kind of steps aside, you see the same thing. The woman stands probably about 5'10" in the armor, and she kind of also just has to like turn sideways a little bit to kind of get through the door because of the way the bulkiness of the armor kind of sits. And over one shoulder she has like a rucksack, which she kind of walks into the center of the room, almost like waddles a little bit because of the kind of the way the armor is, and she sets the sack down on the table, and it kind of hits with like a heavy kind of sounding thud, and then she looks up at the group of you who are kind of still just surveying her, and she smiles and says, "Would anybody like some tea?"
Yes.
Yeah.
At least for a tea.
Sure.
So 3.
Yeah.
She motions to you. 4. It's tea for everybody.
Hey.
Wonderful. I have a wonderful a wonderful Walford black tea that I've been dying to try out, and I think that this is a wonderful occasion for such a decadence. She unzips the pack and pulls out like cylindrical metal, kind of like a thermos, essentially. And then she kind of waddles over to the sink, screws open the tap. Or screws open the top of the thermos, turns the tap on, puts the thermos under the water, lets it fill up a little bit, and then closes it off. Then at the bottom of the thermos, she turns a knob, and you hear like a couple cracks, crack, 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 and then she like shakes it up, and then she sets it on the counter, and then turns around and starts talking to you. She says, so. To make introductions, again, my name is Chizoba Nadaye. I am an Etherman. I'm from Naga 7. We saw that there were some people who were doing searches through Slay channels for Dream Entity activity, and upon doing some research into who was making the searches, we saw that there was a squad who was potentially investigating an issue, so I thought it might be helpful if I came down and offered some at least advice and perhaps assistance. As she starts to talk, you hear the thermos start to kind of like kind of hiss lightly, like and you can tell that the water is heating up, and that as she's like talking.
It's so loud.
It's like, oh, it's a nice compact heater that also acts as a purifier. You really shouldn't drink this water without some sort of purification down here.
Now you tell me.
It's like, so why don't you tell me a little bit about your particular situation?
Yeah, I'll unload on her.
He pulls out his gun and starts shooting at her.
No.
Did she show us
say,
ID?
Hang on a second, guys.
She showed us her ID, like, or whatever, that we know she's... Did she show us, like, an ID
Yeah.
of some sort?
Does she have a legit badge for,
She
One
doesn't
that-
show you anything.
Alright, before I put on clothes, let's see your badge or your wallet, wherever you put your identification.
Is Protractor just like togaed up in the blankets, or just letting it all hang out, or what?
He is rocking like tidy whities.
Okay.
She smiles and she's like, it's a little difficult to reach in this armor. If you really desire so, I suppose I can dismantle it. But I assure you there aren't many other ways to get this unless you are an actual Aetherman.
That makes sense to me.
Additionally, with
another
with her, so she has like the helmet on her side, which has again kind of like a rounded off like thing to it, and even the armor itself almost comes up to her mouth, where it kind of comes around her whole neck.
I'm just picturing Amanda Waller in a Michelin Man costume.
It's pretty close. It's not that far off. It's just that it's one thing and it's metal. And then in addition to that, you can see that she has what looks like like kind of has the shape of like a mace, but has like a little bit of like a gap, almost like it's like an arc for like basically like a very large stun gun essentially, on one side of her, and then on the other side there is a rifle, probably like about like AK, like assault rifle size, that looks like very high tech, very sleekly designed, that she has with her as well.
If my body wasn't spasming, my joints weren't on fire, that would probably give me an erection.
Okay, she says. So the entity, what have you dealt with so far?
Been
Well,
taken. Go
I
ahead.
think me, for Shrek, and Redcap had the closest encounter with it. We were down in the park, and one by one, for Shrek and Redcap disappeared, and then I sat down on the swing, and she showed up right next to me, just a little kid, saying she wants me to play with. And then said all the other kids are in the yard, and I didn't want to go to the yard, so she brought the yard to me, and this huge playground started coming out of the ground, and then it all started falling apart, and she got really mad, and then I woke up with a Stormer and a Frother on top of me, trying to kill me.
I see.
I wasn't trying to kill
I'll
you.
wake you up, you cunt.
As you three start to squabble, a screeching whistle kind of pierces through the chatter as the thermos starts to from the boiling of the water.
Just like me, nan.
I jump really high.
Yeah, you're like you kind of like get shocked out of your argument. She gets up and walks over to the counter and disconnects the bottom from it. And then she kind of like tries to look back over her armor. It's like, does anyone want milk in their tea?
None for me.
All right.
Nope.
So she starts to kind of fiddle around with it a little bit more, and brings back, five like kind of like canteen mugs, like they're like little like cups that have like little handles, but you can tell they're like break down and they're meant to be easily stored, like they're camping cups, sort of, like that.
Yeah.
She brings them over and she sets them down, in front of the five of you, and then she kind of like leans back against the counter, as she kind of sips on her own cup. She's like, so that sounds like a titter, is what it sounds like you experienced. Just reality distortions, they tend to typically like to act in the guise of small children to lure people close enough to where they can eventually distort the reality, come in, and whatnot. She says, the hunter sheet said that there was a series of children that were murdered. Is that correct?
Yes.
She like reaches to her side and pulls out like a small like tablet looking device, and she pulls up the specific sheet and reads it over, and she says, let's see, high level of decomposition. That doesn't sound like a titter. See, they usually will just cut you to pieces. That sounds more like a shadow. So it looks like you've got more than one on your hands.
That's bad.
Good to know.
Would they be working together?
It's possible. It may be a situation where there is just more of a an unintentional cohabitation or symbiosis than a specific cooperation of the two. Although that isn't completely out of the ordinary either. It's just not something that we'll commonly see. Titters are going to be a much greater physical threat in terms of what they can actually do to flesh and bone. Although shadows are not exactly slouches at that. Their damage tends to be more along the psychophysical type. Somebody who is affected by or touched by one of these shadow creatures can fall victim to what's known as the Gray, which is prolonged hallucinations that will eventually lead to your death and effectively your body phasing out of existence.
That's also bad.
It is an unpleasant way to die.
Good thing we don't have that. I say.
Wait, do I have
probably.
that?
Unlikely. The fact that you're interacting with us here, it stands to believe that you should be okay. And again, it sounds like your experience is with the titter rather than the shadow.
Oh, good.
The shadow usually doesn't bother distorting reality. It will just terrorize you from within darkness until you are paralyzed with fear, and then it will simply consume you.
So what do we do?
It's like, well, they are killable through standard weaponry. They do have physical, corporeal bodies. The titter is going to be physically resilient, but in likelihood easier to hit than the shadow, in that the shadow is very, very difficult to see and is not really detectable by conventional technologies. So if you can manage to get an eye on the shadow and effectively fire at it or swing at it, it will die and it will take less damage to kill it, but it is significantly tougher to see. Titters are a little bit easier to actually land a shot on. They're a little more physically resilient and also devastating in terms of their physical capabilities.
How do they interact with the ebb?
Ebb will work on them just as any other person, and they are neutral to that. They don't really treat ebb energy or ebb attacks any differently than they would a shot from a knife or a bullet.
Good to know.
Anything we can use that'll beat these fucks.
Well, you'll want to go to the location that they're at. And you'll want to try and go on your terms rather than theirs. You'll want to know what you're walking into under all circumstances. So, if they are inhabiting sewers or a building nearby, you are going to want to try to go to them as quickly as possible and try and find them as soon as you can. Also, ideally, if you can deal with them separately rather than as a group, that would be ideal. Again, it's not incredibly likely that they're close enough to the point where one would come to the aid of another necessarily, and they may be existing in roughly the same space, but not immediately in the same space, so you may be able to single them out. Although I would certainly unquestionably advise that you do not split up under any circumstances, because if one of you gets singled out, it will be very, very easy for you to fall prey to reality distortions and to be immobilized by the shadow. And if that happens,
Believe me, we've learned our lesson about splitting up. Well,
Yeah.
I've learned the lesson about splitting up. I don't know the rest of the team, but
I was just looking for leads. I didn't know I was gonna find her.
My head's full of razor blades.
So, is this something that you and or your team are able to assist us with, or if this is like you're here to just tell us and we're still on our own as far as?
well, I did come more as a personal interest rather than to assist in an official capacity. Were you to want me to come along and actually confront these entities, I am willing to do that. However, considering the fact that, and she kind of looks over the group of you, I estimate that in that scenario, I would be doing at least the majority, if not the entirety of the work. I do feel it'd be fair to ask for half of the bounty.
I think we can handle. If we plan, I think we can handle this. But we do appreciate everything that you've done for us.
You said you came out of personal interest. Is there any particular reason for that?
I live my work. I wasn't assigned in any official capacity by Naga 7, but again, we got the report of the searches. Again, once we saw that it was a Slay Squad, I thought I would come down and offer my assistance, because it is something that's very difficult to deal with if you're not familiar with them, and we are all Slay.
Is there anything else we can do like to be prepared.
Other than the things that I've mentioned, those are your best bets. The only other thing that I could probably say is that it's likely that specifically the Titter will attempt to trick you by using the previously dead children as some sort of bait or screen to make you think that they're recoverable or rescuable. They are not. They are gone. So if they were to do so, do not attempt to save them because they are not here anymore.
And you said the shadow's hard to see by normal technical means. Is there a way that we can see it through a device of some sort, or?
Bright light is going to be your best friend in that scenario. It is invisible to any sort of infrared vision, motion detection, anything along those lines. But they tend to move from shadows. So if you can keep spaces in front of you well lit, you may be able to catch it off guard, at which point you'll be able to see it and then potentially attack it.
So you don't want to be in a dark area near this thing?
Correct.
Yeah.
But inevitably, its home is going to be somewhere which is very dark. So, be as aware as you can, but certainly do not get caught without a flashlight.
Could it possibly have possessed for Shrek and made him try to kill me?
Says the dream entities
If that's
can't.
so, it's still doing it, and we should probably take it out now.
She's like you like interrupt her.
Suck my veiny, toxic frother cock. If I was trying to kill you, it would be on the goddamn contracts killer circuit, and I would hoover sheep off your corpse on live TV. So we're gonna do this job, and I'm most threatening you cunt.
Yeah, never mind. That's for Shrek.
Yes, dream entities, at least of the variety that you're dealing with, typically don't possess other people. They simply trick people into thinking that something happened, didn't. That is their biggest weapon.
Okay.
She says, so before I leave, I do have one other bit of information for you in that I was going through the hunter sheet, and I do understand that discretion is a priority in this particular case. There was another person in this area who was conducting similar searches to yourselves. So...
I think the lad's name was Switchblade, and he disappeared too.
Oh, it was last night that the searches took place.
Oh.
Night.
Yes. I believe that your incident in the park may have drawn some undue attention.
Oh, yeah.
Says the trace actually we weren't able to bring back to a single person, so it seems they have at least a little bit of technical proficiency in the terms of being able to obfuscate themselves. But we did find that the signal for the searches was coming from Residence Block D.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds par for the course. I think it's our fan club.
We have a fan club?
The guy who tried to blow us
You have a
up.
fan club?
Do you mean
Oh.
the bomber guy that's been following us around?
Our fan club sucks. Can we get a new one?
As you guys are talking, she kind of takes the cups from the five of you and rinses them out and kind of towels them off and breaks them down and puts them back in her like camping pack.
The tea was lovely. It was that Barbarian brand.
It's like I'm glad you liked it. It was quite pleasant. She like hefts the pack over her other shoulder and starts to make her way for the door. She says, "Well, I wish the five of you the best of luck, and remember what I've told you, and hopefully you can accomplish your goal."
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
She kind of makes her way, sidesteps her way through the door.
If we need any further assistance, can we still contact you, or?
No, and she
It's,
closes the door.
Yeah.
yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go vomit.
Okay, while he's doing that, Reggie, can we get a list of all the kids that they found? All the kids that disappeared, I guess.
We have that list, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best to commit that to memory.
Okay, so you're looking for the pictures and
Yeah,
whatnot of kids. Okay.
While he's doing that, I wait till like there's not too many people like close to him, and I just be like, "Are you comfortable doing this?"
Yeah, I was a little freaked out last night, but I'm a little more scared. Not that there's two, but I think maybe we can do this.
Okay, as long as you're comfortable, then I'm fine with us going out and doing this. Does everyone have flashlights? I say loudly to the room.
Of course I have a flashlight.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Contents under pressure.
Poor for Shrek's having a bad day.
Shrek just keeps yelling every 2 seconds.
Sure does.
More than usual.
No, that last one was vomit.
Oh.
Patch. Patch. Patch.
Yeah.
You find me, Boopa?
What?
Me, Boopa?
What about your boopa?
Find it.
Okay, yeah, and I started like digging around looking for his boopa.
Okay. Yeah, you go through his stuff.
Were
I mean,
any of the kids that disappeared?
were any of the kids
Go
that
ahead.
disappeared what?
Oh, were they in the residence block that whoever searching is from?
No.
Whatever.
Not in that specific one. There was one from C and one from F. But not specifically in that one, no.
Okay.
So yeah, I find for Shrek's boopa, probably in like his discarded like sweaty, gross jeans from like the day before, and kind of just like pull it up and kind of shake it and hand it over to him.
All right. How far away are we from the park?
You're probably 15, 20-minute walk, not far.
Good. I load up ultraviolence and stab myself in the neck.
Okay. Just so you know, ultraviolence will not remove the detox effects from the detox from Rush.
Don't worry, I have one more rush.
Okay.
I'm saving that for when we get to the park.
Got it. And was it an hour is the limit on UV?
Ultraviolence, the dosage is the addiction dosage and effects are both 6 hours,
Okay.
and rush is 2 hours.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, ultraviolence. 4 hour. That's shatter.
4-hour energy.
Yeah.
Ultraviolence is 6 hour Doomslayer.
Okay. Do you want to give that addiction roll for the ultraviolence? Because you have to take it. You have to make a addiction roll every dose.
Actually, I bought a hard green. I'll just eat that.
Okay. No problem. All right. So yeah, you're flying at a level that you didn't even know was possible previously, especially compared to Rush. Have you done ultraviolence before, or is this your first time?
This is my first time on ultraviolence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is sending you off the fucking rails more than Rush ever did. You feel
I headbutt and break the mirror.
yeah, you still feel like total fucking shit, but you kind of don't care anymore. So for Shrek looks uncomfortably like a zombie, like he wants to fall over but can't.
Boy.
All right, so where do you go?
The park in, if I remember right, Click was trying to head towards a sewer at one point.
Yeah.
That is correct.
But does everyone have flashlights? Last check, flashlight check. Everyone,
Yes.
Flashlight.
I learned that after the pigs. Yes.
Okay.
She got a
don't need
face
to
full
stop at like a store on the way there.
Pig tusk.
But you weren't there for the pigs, Click.
I suggest we just buy more flashlights.
just strap them to you. It's like a
Sure,
fucking.
flashlights on both shoulders.
It's like a Daft Punk video all of a sudden.
Oh boy.
I think that's fair.
Me too.
Get an extra
We
one.
agree finally.
We usually do, don't we?
Yeah, I was joking.
Okay, so you head over to the park.
Who'da
So what's our
thought?
actual plan?
All right. If we see children and we don't know how we got there, we kill them.
We go down in the sewer and shoot the thing.
Yeah, but we have to
mean,
be
like-
smart about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do not split up.
Can we find out like what the sewers look like, so we don't get lost down there?
I map.
No schematics on the sewers have been taking in a long time, and even those ones are unreliable based on this being lower downtown.
Yeah.
Are we encountering the Jenny thing first or the other thing first?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever pops up first, we just stay together.
We do need to make sure they stay separate. So if one of them, if we count one and it starts to run or anything, we need to end it quickly.
Do
I
we have some sort of challenge question if we're not sure who we're looking at?
What's the safe word?
Blueberry pancakes.
It's a pretty good safe word.
Slut.
That's
If
from
anyone's ever
the
seen the
good-
show Misfits.
all right.
Wait, what was that?
Wait,
Sabrina?
what?
Yeah.
Sabs, what'd you
Monkey
say?
Slut.
A monkey. From what's that from?
It's Misfits. It's a British TV show about people
okay.
who randomly get powers.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one. I know what you're talking about though.
Okay. All right. So monkey slut.
Monkeys.
Yeah. Stuff the pony.
Because that's not something that
thing.
ever just randomly comes up in conversation.
Yeah, and stop the pony is street lingo, so kids might know that.
Those
You might be
crazy
saying
kids.
something you're not aware of. Well, I don't know what else to do, so I guess we're going down to shoot a ghost.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Feels good to put my armor back on.
gonna say something, Reggie?
I was just wondering if I needed to have bullets just in case I have to shoot something. I've only used 3. I don't know how many I started with.
You started with 2 clips. So you start off 2 clips of 20. That's what you start off with.
Oh, so I still got. Okay, I should be fine.
All right, so we go to the park for a lovely day. Let's have a team building exercise, everybody.
Okay, you make your way over to the park, all 5 of you. You walk over there, some kids playing around like it's a normal day.
I speak
I
up and
cock
say,
my gun and yell at them to go home.
Jesus.
The kids like kind of look at you confused at first, and then they kind of like it's not like they don't run in terror. Like they kind of like hop down, and then they just kind of like start to walk away. Like you can kind of hear them like, oh man, like they're not like
I call after him. Hey, sorry
They're
kids.
used to that by now.
Just real quick, has anybody gone down into the sewer today?
Nobody really answers you. They kind of like reave off you guys as they walk off.
Way to go for Shrek.
Like, no, from here on in, we see a child, they're not supposed to be here. They die.
Whoa.
We're not shooting
All right.
at the kids.
I can use the claymore.
Just knock them out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, traumatic brain injury to a child. They bounce
Super
right
good
back
for
from
you.
that. Yeah, no.
Especially shooting them.
I'll use the claymore like a humane, civilized person. Thank you very much. I've seen what rifle butts can do to someone.
All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Down the hole we go.
I stab Rush directly into the other side of my neck.
Okay, got it.
Oh boy.
Okay, all of you go down into the sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turn my flashlight on first because I'm smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flashlight, laser pointer,
Flashlight's on.
go.
Keep your flashlight on. Try not to all have it pointed at the same thing so we got a wide view of light.
I'll bring up the rear.
Redcap, you want to take point?
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I have the shoulder-mounted flashlight and a rifle. Because in case children pop up, I want to shoot them before Shrek gets to kill them.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I want to shoot the thing.
I see a child in the sewer. I'm ending it. This is time to kill fuck kids. I don't give a shit about your kids.
This video rated R for kid murder.
Okay.
MALSV.
Enthusiastic kid murder.
Lethal homicide.
Okay.
Alright, I'm moving slowly as to not lose the formation of the group here as we trudge through the sewer.
Okay.
I'm like walking with my back to the party, like sweeping with my rifle behind us.
Okay. Just give me 1 second here.
I'm making sure to be constantly touching someone.
Okay.
Yeah, Patch has their pistol out. They're like trying to make sure that if everyone's kind of looking forward, they're pointing their flashlight off to the sides, thoroughly like looking down any like side tunnels or anything like that, looking up occasionally.
Okay. Roll. Get out of here. Go on, get. Okay. Could everybody give me a cool roll right now? Just roll a d10, add in your cool.
Hey, sweet. I'm good at this.
Okay, that's all 5 of you. Okay, so as the 5 of you kind of slip down into the sewers, Reggie, Patch, the 2 of you land on grass, and you look around, and there is a Click. This looks. I'm sorry, not Reggie, Patch. Reggie, Click. Click, this looks very familiar to you. You see just wide open spaces, children running all around, jungle gyms, big slides that go up multiple stories. The sky is blue. It is sunny out. It looks gorgeous. Reggie, both you and Click see this.
And I see Reggie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I look around. I'm like, God damn it.
Where are we?
The yard.
As
Tell the boy.
as you kind of like start to look around, you see a girl that Click you recognize as Jenny come skipping over. She looks up at you. She's like, "You're back, and you brought a bird." It's like, "Hi, I'm Jenny."
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
So as so cutting back to the other 3, so you kind of get down into the sewer, and as soon as you kind of touch down, two things become apparent. Number 1, Click and Reggie are blah, like they're kind of like phased out, just kind of standing straight up, staring straight ahead. That's the first thing you notice. The second thing you notice once you touch down is you notice moving over on roll 20 here. There we go. Over here, off to your right, you see a body laying there that is in body blocker armor that is kind of painted with like kind of like a gray red kind of color scheme. The body is kind of slumped against the wall. There is kind of a little bit, a small pool of blood sitting underneath it. Those are the 2 things you see.
I kind of want to look to see what, like, obviously, pool of blood, where it's coming from, what the cause of death might have been.
Okay.
And +5 on all those.
For medicine?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go over to the body and you start to examine it. And as you kind of shift it, the armor kind of goes slush, like it's filled with liquid. And then when you kind of like go to open the armor to examine it, blood just comes pouring out of it. Like it was just holding like it was a fucking tub of liquid. The armor itself is completely untouched. But this body has been shredded, like cut, very like long gashes that go right through the bone, right through the flesh, but the armor is completely unscratched, other than like old shit that looks like it might have been there. This person is extremely dead.
They were eviscerated, and it didn't even touch the armor. It went through the armor.
I'm gonna look at Click. I'm gonna look at Click and then turn my head away from him so he's in the corner of my eye, and then just slap him without looking, keeping my gun trained around Patch so he's covered.
Okay. All right.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna slap him.
Because you're on ultraviolence.
You're gonna knock him out.
I'm not gonna slap him.
Aforementioned concussion symptoms are now.
For humor and shock and system shock's sake, I'm going to bag tap him.
You should slap him in the balls. He's wearing armor. He's wearing armor, though.
Just hammer him right in the balls.
All right. Okay. Fair
Check.
enough. All right.
He's
Fine.
either Czech Congo.
Dream Me throws up for some reason.
I'm ultra violent and rush, so not only am I stronger, I'm moving faster. So I know I'll hurt him if I touch his exposed face.
Gotcha. Okay. Redcap, what are you doing?
I am just standing guard and waiting for, just looking, kind of surveilling the whole area to, like, if anything moves that isn't, one of these guys, I'm gonna point at it and then maybe shoot it. So
Okay.
I'm not kind of covering too.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, back in the yard, Click Reggie, Jenny, kind of says to you, like, "Oh, come on, why don't you go? Let's go have some fun. There's some swings and slides and kids playing tag and any other game you could want. Just enjoy yourselves." And she kind of runs off, and then a couple other kids who you recognize as kids from the files of victims come by, and they try and take you by the hand and lead you off to playground equipment. What do you do?
So I kind of whisper to Reggie, okay, so here's the way I see it. If we follow her, we'll probably start moving in the real world, and the rest of the team, if they're smart, can follow us to the lair, maybe, and kill this thing before it kills us. But you're the leader. I'll defer to you. We can try to find a way out of here. I mean, I don't even know where to start, but
yeah, but if we go too far, maybe we'll be too far gone. We might not be able to come back.
well, the hope is that they kill it before it kills us. But I don't know. What do you think we should do?
I mean, isn't the only way we can get to her is because we're here and the others aren't going to be able to?
Well, this isn't real.
Right.
From what I'm gathering, we're still in the sewers. Should we just try to? I don't know. She can catch us in here, I think. What do you think we should do? I don't know if we can attack her. Whatever.
Well, we can try talking to her, and if it doesn't work, then stab her. I don't know.
I'll follow your lead. Just let's stay close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. I hate that I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna slowly like start following Jenny.
Okay.
Jenny.
She looks up at you. She as she like keeps walking with Click.
Where are you taking us?
So we're gonna go play.
What are we gonna do?
It's like whatever you want. You can play any sort of game that you can think of here.
Why did you pick us?
It's like because you're nice.
I wonder why you think that, Jenny.
Like you're not mean. You wanna have fun. So let's have fun. Red Cat Patch for Shrek. You see Reggie and Click. Well, Reggie, are you walking or are you still holding back?
I was very slowly walking, but I was trying to get her to slow down by talking to her.
Okay. You succeed slightly, but she still is trying to kind of pick up the pace. And you see the two of them start to slowly walk away from the group.
We need to rule number 1: stay together.
Yeah, I stay on them. I move with them.
Yeah.
Guys, come back. Stay together.
I don't know why Click's nameplate doesn't appear in the...
Hey, obviously, bag tapping him, didn't
Nope, didn't...
you had to be good, humane people, not start shooting children when you saw them.
Okay. All right, so you just follow the two of them?
Yeah, I don't let them
I'll be
out
right
of my
back.
sight.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not
Okay.
worst comes to worst, like jumped by the shadow, which we're keeping our eye out for.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Should we wake him or?
I blasted Laddie right in the jewels. He ain't waking up. You got some stimmies in your doctor bag there, boyo.
Not stemmies. I got pain away and kickstart. Neither one would really work in this situation.
You know, it's just like me now and always said, Russian ultraviolence solve all your problems.
Yeah, there's some problems that just drugs don't solve, and this is one of them.
So, Jenny continues to lead the two of you away. Give me additional cool rolls at this point.
Everyone or them?
Just the two of them. You guys are set. Anyone who's succeeded has succeeded already. Okay. As the group of you are walking, Click, you look over your shoulder and Reggie's gone. You are back by yourself. Jenny kind of looks up at you and she's like, "It looks like it's just us again."
Wait, did I fail before?
Yeah.
With a 12?
Okay, reverse everything I said and that was Patch. Fuck. God damn it. My brain no work well.
We can go with it.
We can say that because she got me before.
Yeah, we're rolling with it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool. My bad.
So my shoulders kind of slump. God damn it.
Reggie, you come back into, like, you kind of shake it off and you're back in the sewer with the four of them, and you see Click starting to walk away from you.
Reggie, are you back with us?
Yes. Yeah, Reggie kind of, like, snaps out of it and kind of looks around and... Reggie, give me a detect roll.
That is a +9.
+9 to detect. Okay, so yeah, you kind of like you kind of shake yourself off, and then you start to look around. You see Redcap for Shrek, Patch, but more importantly, back by where the body of the prop was. You see like kind of a flash of a figure, which then instinctively kind of causes you to train your light more on that whatever it was, and then you see that. Reggie goes bah! and the three of you respond to that, whip around, and then also see it standing, and then you hear a voice that sounds vaguely childlike, but really just kind of with an echoing kind of unreal tone to it that says, "So glad you could make it to play."
I shoot it.
All right, so we'll go into initiatives from here. And hang on a second. I just gotta show you where it's at now, because it was sneaking up behind you while you were walking the other way. Blam! It's right there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the initiatives.
Just a D10 plus our initiative, right?
Yes, sir.
Oof. Ah. Oof.
Even me?
No, not you. Not yet, anyways.
Damn, I can never roll high with a +9. Sucks. 13's alright, I guess.
I had a +7, but I rolled a 3, so.
Okay, so we've got... What do we got? So Redcap's got a 13. So I gotta add y'all to their... Add turn. Redcap. 13. Patch, 13. For Shrek, 20. Damn.
Drugs.
Yeah. Reggie, 10. Creepin' Jenny.
That makes sense.
Okay. Sending. Okay. So that's who we've got right now. So, starting off, let me just type up some notes here. Get announcement orders. We're just going to be reverse. Okay. So Jenny is gonna go first. She's gonna probably beeline for Shrek. She is going to have to.
Wow, she goes fast. Okay.
Well, that is gonna be her. That's gonna be. She's gonna have to rush. So that's gonna be her whole action. So, well, she won't do it yet. She goes off last, but that's gonna be her intention. Reggie, what you gonna do?
Probably probably not gonna right away do anything until she gets closer. So Reggie's kind of like,
Okay.
what's the right word? Flustered from what's going on. So
Okay.
I think he might over here near Click to kind of like make sure he's okay, because he knows that he was in the weird dream world with him. So
Okay.
he's gonna be over there for now
Okay.
until something happens.
Patch.
Even though we've got the flashlights, I'm going to calculate the ebb to cast night vision.
Okay. Red cap.
I'm going to shoot my rifle at the monster. We're gonna burst it.
Okay. And for Shrek, your 2 actions from your ultraviolence.
Since I can tell she's rushing at me, I'm gonna stow the rifle. I'm going to draw Claymore, and for my first action, acrobat dodge.
Okay.
Well, with my like cat action, drawing Claymore, and on my end of round action, I'm gonna swing at her.
Okay. So dodge, and then swing. Okay, those are gonna be 2 actions. Gotcha. Okay. So starting off with the initial order, so for Shrek, acrobatic dodge, that just subtracts that number of your ranks from her to hit roll, if I remember correctly.
2 for every rank, actually.
Oh, that's right, because the combat dodge is the other one. So how much is she subtracting?
She's swinging at me with a -4 there, boss.
-4. Got it. Okay.
Somehow, something tells me that's not enough.
Red cap, go ahead, take your shot.
Okay. Let's see, that's that plus 8. And I don't know how rate of fire works, but
It just
plus
adds damage, and you can re-roll with a rate of fire 3. I think you can re-roll your success die if you want to.
I'm gonna stick with it. That's a plus 8 is a 13.
13. Okay, so that's how many skill die successes then? 3 skill die successes?
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay. So you can add +4 damage onto that if you wish, or you can choose to hit a leg instead.
I'm gonna put some damage on her, I think.
Okay, and then roll your damage with the +4.
Alright, so that's that. So 12. Not bad.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you fire into her and you connect. So for Shrek, red cap patch. So your night vision goes off.
Yeah, so +6 to all of that, and I only needed a 6. So the equations on the death suit kind of light up in like their pink glow that they normally do, and then suddenly Patch's eyes, you start seeing them kind of glow in the dark a little bit, with the same type of pinkish hue that they normally have.
What was the bonus to that?
6.
So you failed? Or is it? Oh, the rating.
No, I only need a score
rating's a
of
6.
to
That's
pass.
right. Ab's got
Yeah.
the specific calculation ratings or whatever. Okay.
Yep.
Then you're good. Okay. So yeah. You can see everything just lights up around you. Very, very clearly. You have clear sight of everything, so that's not an issue for you. Reggie, it's your go in the order. Are you just gonna move over to Click? You do something else?
Would I be able to try one of my little leadership pep talks, like killed a bitch?
Yeah, sure.
This?
Sure, go ahead.
I said, bitch.
And I said, and that's a bonus of 7.
Oh, charge thing. Okay, so 7, 10, so success and 2 skill successes. So decent success. You try and command everybody, as far as what they've been told by the Ethermen, and try and hold them together. So I will say for this one, we'll give them a +1 to their next 2 rolls. We'll do it that way. And Jenny,
I will keep my flashlight.
Okay. And Jenny is
behind us.
got it. And Jenny is going to run up, and I just remember charges a thing, so she can actually hit you by, in this one, moving her rushing action. But you had your dodge kicked in anyways. So 2, charging high, -1, so she's going to be a -5 total. But she gets +1 skill die success if she succeeds. So she runs up at you, charges, she lifts up her hand, and her hand kind of mutates into a claw about yay long, and then she tries to bring it down at you for Shrek. So she's going to make the roll. And she's gonna miss. Yeah, she swings. You kind of like move out of the way. Her claw goes by you and like through the wall next to you, like phasing through it, like it doesn't damage it at all. And then she brings it back down by her side, and she sneers at you. Go ahead.
Gungala! Okay, I actually haven't had to use melee weapons in a while. Alright, so 4 dice with a +8. Okay, so a 16, a natural 1, an 11, and +8. So 16,
13.
a natural 1, a 13, and a 15.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2 skill die successes.
+1 to the skill, +1 to the success die due to laser sharpen.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I mean, you connect with a success die anyways. So that's 2 successes on the skill die, so you get an extra +2 damage, or you can choose to hit an arm instead.
I want to cut the little goblin in half, so...
Extra damage.
Extra damage. Okay, so that's 2d4... That's 2d10 minus 3?
For a power claymore?
Yeah.
2d10 minus 3, yep. And then +2, so 2d10 minus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. 10 good damage.
Okay. All right. You slash into her. You swing the blade in, and it kind of passes through like the shoulder. Like you don't hit resistance when you think you would, but you definitely did still hit something physical. And she does let out kind of a screech when you hit her.
Okay. As a free action, I'm gonna egg her on. Yeah, that's right. No one wants to play with you. No one fucking likes you.
All right. For Shrek. So then, top of the hors d'oeuvres. Oops, hang on. Let's go back around here. Bop. All right. So let's see. Jenny's go. Let's see. So she's going to attack back at first Shrek.
Alrighty.
She's going to act defensively, though, so you're going to get a -3 to your rolls.
That is fair.
Reggie, what you want to do?
It Click is still
Yep, Click is still...
like a trance of some sort.
Yeah, so Click is still kind of wandered away at this point.
Oh, he's still moving further away from me?
Yep. Well, Click, I assume you're still following her?
Yeah, that was my plan. I thought we were gonna have to go to her, so I'm hoping Reggie remembers that. I guess I'm just still going. Not like fast. I want them to be able to keep up with me.
Yeah,
I
so...
don't know that the fight's going on, so...
What's your closing speed?
I think it's 3 and check.
Yeah.
It's 2, actually.
Okay. There we go. So yes, Click has rounded the corner and is walking away.
I'll go here. To keep an eye out for the other thing with my flashlight, and because I don't want Click to be wandering completely by himself into somewhere where he's with both of the monsters. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on both things here.
Okay.
If in this, I forget with combat, if I attempt to shoot at something, does that like potentially hit other people because they're in the way?
If you're firing into a melee and you do not succeed with at least one skill die, then it is a 50-50 shot, or however many people are involved. There's a random chance of who you hit.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be still detecting, keeping an eye out for things, and kind of keeping an eye on Click back here.
Okay, so you're gonna be... Are you gonna be following him, or are you just watching him?
Well, this turn I'm there, so I'm watching him.
Okay. Patch.
I'm going to shoot Jenny with my pistol. Single shot.
Okay, Red Cap.
Kind of want to get in there with the axe, but because I don't want to shoot for Shrek. He's like right in front of me now, right?
Yeah.
So it's a tough shot. I gotta move. I'm gonna move to like here, I guess, and attack. Can I do that?
I mean, as far as I know, there's no attacks of opportunity, so I will say yes. Your closing speed's 3.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull out the old axaroo and try to get her with the axe.
Okay.
Drop my rifle down, or unless I can sling it, I don't know.
I think you can just throw it down. That's an, I think an auxiliary action is technically switching weapons, though.
Okay. Then
Reloading is maybe. So let me just see if I can check quick. I can't spell auxiliary. Let me see.
AUXILLARY. This is only good at spelling.
AUXILLARY?
Yeah.
That doesn't come up either.
Uh-oh. Yeah, follow around.
Maybe hang on. I might just be let me see.
Dictionary says Yale.
It's also English spelling, so I-L-I. Oh, I think I put I-L-L. Okay.
Oh, maybe I did spell it.
Yeah, I would have thought there was 2 L's too.
Again, this is English spelling, so that could be
Oh, yeah,
different. Because
Oh.
trying to search armor got me all fucked up. All right. So
Armoire.
movement action to represent this. Combat action, organized combat rounds. Each combatant will take a single action from the following list. Movement action, hand-to-hand action, ranged action. So auxiliary action covers all non-combat activity. Reload a weapon, use a medical kit, inject combat drugs, change weapon, boom. So you can move your closing speed and change your weapon.
Okay. I will scream at her.
Okay.
Angrily.
Okay. For Shrek?
Repeat a last round. Acro dodge, and at the end of the... And then on my drug turn, swing at her.
Got it. Okay. So first in line, so for Shrek, dodging. -4 for that. Red cap. You're moving, screaming. Patch, you're going to take a shot at Jenny. Go ahead and roll.
And that's +5, but that's... And do we still get one from Reggie? Doesn't matter, it's still a failure.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you fire the shot, it goes wide. You think you hit her, but it just kind of goes through her. And it strikes the ladder behind her. So for Shrek, Red Cap, Patch, Reggie, you're watching as the squad tries to kind of engage with Jenny. And then Jenny goes ahead and swings. So let's see. It's gonna be
I didn't think I'd actually get to use acrobatics. I feel good.
Okay, so for Shrek, this one does connect with you.
Owie.
And she brings her claw down, as it swings through. You try and weave out of the way, but she comes back around and she catches you in the arm. So you are going to take 10 damage. Do not reduce any of it because of armor.
Yeah. You think I take 10 damage, but I'm on drugs.
Right. So how much reduced by that?
I actually take 4 damage.
You reduce 6 damage from...
Ultraviolence reduces damage by 50%.
By half. Okay.
Rush reduces damage by 1.
I don't believe that those effects stack.
Then I reduce
5 damage.
Then I reduce damage by 50%.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. So you so it does that, but because you took more than 1 hit point, she did strike your arm. So you take a wound to your arm. You drop your claymore.
You little bitch.
Yeah, so she like comes up and swings and slashes into your arm. You watch as the claw slips right through the armor, and you feel like you just were hit with like 4 knives just right on your forearm. And then it kind of jars the claymore like up and out of your hand. And then she like kind of looks up at you and kind of like giggles, and again like a kind of like girly, but then like layered with like this very sinister like sort of tone to it. So she does that. So for your second action, it's a failed action because you can't swing on her anymore.
Feel no pain. Frother, feel no pain. I ignore the effect of 1 wound.
Okay. Does it say that it ignores the shot to the... Okay, so the effect of 1 wound. Okay, no problem. So sure, reverse that. Yeah. She hits you underneath your arm, and jars like your hand to the point where like you kind of toss your claymore up into the air, a little bit. But before it hits the ground, you maintain on it. You're just too fucking goosed with ultraviolence to notice that your arm has been, slashed badly. So go ahead, take that shot.
Okay, so that is a 12, a 13, a 9, and a 15.
Okay, so 2 skill die successes. And you did succeed on your success die, obviously. So again, plus 2 damage, I assume you're going to do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then go ahead and make your roll.
10 more damage to her.
Okay.
I just stab her in the stomach, look at her, and go, ah, tickled.
Oof!
We playing ticklies.
All right, yeah, she lets out a loud yell as you run the claymore through her, but she is still standing. And then that's the end of the round. Click, bloop, ba-doop. Wanders off a little bit more. And
All right.
so yeah,
Yeah.
top of the order. Jenny is she's gonna go all out on for Shrek. Reggie.
So I have not spent any ratings points yet.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to do a feat?
What feat would you like to do?
This is a long shot, but I'm gonna try. Lead from the front, which is being the hero brings great rewards. Use this feat when leading others into a dangerous or hostile situation. The character using this feat must lead by example ahead of the squad. Any subsequent leadership roles are automatically passed with no role required, and is considered to be an excellent success. Additionally, all those being led are considered to have +2 cool
Okay.
up to their species maximum for the duration of the encounter. Kind of hoping the +2 cool would help.
Yeah, and you know what? Since you're spending a rating point, click. I'm gonna go ahead and let you roll, make another cool roll off of that. And I think that's totally fine. Oh no, click has died.
No.
Lost to the dream world.
Oh, okay.
Par-
Yeah. Like, can we not kill him? This is the guy's second character. Come on.
Sorry, one more time.
Make a cool roll.
roll.
Reggie is trying to use his excellent leadership and rating point to snap you out of your march into the unknown.
I'm trying to save you.
Yikes, not good.
The cool is your plus, or the +3 is your cool.
Yeah.
It's still enough to bring you out, based on the prior attempts, and also Reggie's gave you an additional +2 to your cool. So like you go to you go to take your next step, and then you blur, like you kind of come back around to it. And technically, Reggie, I think you probably would have had to have done that actually on your action in the turn. So just click won't be able to get into the next one. That was your action for this turn, but that's fine. We'll play it out. We'll leave it like that. So that's what Reggie does. Patch.
I'm going to do advanced heal on for Shrek, or calculate the.
Okay. Redcap.
Oh, yeah. Fill my holes, daddy.
Yikes.
I'm going to
Okay.
cut her with the knife. The claymore. I'm gonna send her with claymore at her.
Okay.
Like, not throw it, but
Yeah. And for Shrek.
You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Acro dodge and swing.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right. So top of the order for Shrek, dodging. Redcap, go ahead and take your shot.
Alright. So I'm +9er to this one.
Okay.
Ooh, boy. Alright. So
Ooh.
I mean, it's still 3 skill die successes.
yeah. I mean, I was like, ooh, boy for her.
Yep.
She's not. She's
All right.
bad.
So then you're gonna deal the extra damage. Then that'll be 4 extra damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. How does that work with? I haven't tried this yet.
So power claymore is 2d10 minus 3.
Plus your strength or no?
Not your. What is your strength?
6.
Okay, it's not plus your strength, but you do get extra damage for your strength. I think for a 6 you get +2 damage. Strength of user 6 +2 damage. Yep. So
Alright. So -3 +2 +4.
yes.
So +3 total.
Yep. 2d10 +3.
+3.
Yep.
All right, we can do that on this thing. How to do that? Well, all right. I guess 12 is the number I do.
Okay. Yeah, you swing down into her. You jam her through the back. She like yells out. She's in pretty bad shape at this point. And she her body reacts like there's like kind of what looks like sort of like a goo that is like bleeding out from her. That is kind of like pooling at the ground around you. Patch.
So yeah, due to my med kit, the formula rating for this is only a 9 instead of a 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a +8 to that. That's the first roll. I accidentally clicked it twice. Yeah, so those are all successes, so I don't even expend the flux point. But so again, like the flash of light from all the different formula light up, and for Shrek heals 1 wound and 7 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. I'm all better. Oh, Jenny gonna cry? That's what you're gonna do, Jenny? You're not winning.
All right. So Reggie, that was your actions. Bring click back around, and then Jenny keeps a very tight focus on you for Shrek, and then swings all out on this one. So you're -4. So she is going to hit, and there is no extra skill die successes because of your dodge. So again, with the ultraviolence halved, you're going to take another 5 damage. This time, just she didn't. It's just straight to you. And a wound. I believe you take more than 1 damage, so now you're bleeding. Unless ultraviolence ignores or closes up wounds or whatever.
No, it just reduces damage and offs my stats.
Okay. So yeah, take your 5 damage, 1 wound, and then go ahead for your second action.
All right. Second action. Gonna swing at her, and she did not defend herself.
Correct. So no negatives or anything like that.
I'm spending a luck to reroll that 1.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. So a 15 on the skill success, a 13, a 12, and an 11.
Okay, that's 3 skill die successes, so that's +4 damage.
Tw 12 points of damage.
Okay, so you bring the claymore up and you cut her in half. You bring it down.
That's right. You ugly sow.
Yeah, she splits in half, and just there's kind of more of that ectoplasm that kind of gushes out onto the floor around, and you have killed her.
I was being uncomfortably spiteful there, out of character.
All right.
Nice shot.
So, Click, you kind of start to come back around, and you are you're in a hallway or another section of the sewer, and you look back and you see Reggie kind of down there, and you hear some commotion, but you only see Reggie there.
What happened?
You walk back up to Reggie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I helped bring you out of it, and then for Shred, cut her in half.
Ah, so my plan worked. Good.
Hangs a mission accomplished banner from the sewer.
So that went through my armor, right?
Yes. Yeah, your armor didn't take any damage at all.
So I'm just sitting there chilling, and I just realized, like, oh, I think I pissed myself. Oh no, I'm bleeding. She got me good.
Yeah, let me take a look at that. Not the piss, the blood. And I'm gonna do another advanced heal to close up the wound. Yeah. So
Okay.
you gain 7 hit points and your wound is gone.
Patch. I could. You're gonna make someone very happy one day.
I make people very happy all the time.
Today is one of those days.
Okay. Redcap, what are you doing?
I'm still alert because there's still one more of these fucking things. So I am looking around again, trying to stay ready for the next one. It seems like we're all back to. Click is back. Reggie is back. I'm like, we should hurry up and find the other one and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I second that.
Oh, wait. Now with my Boopa, can I like revert the pull on it, or is it just a forward shooting thing?
I would say, like, if you had some sort of mechanical skill, you could probably backwards engineer it, but then that'll take some time, and then also you probably wouldn't be able to reuse it. I mean, which you may not be planning on doing it anyways, but until you were to re-roll it again to kind of reverse that. But for the...
Patch, you got a syringe.
Possibly, and I start digging through my med kit.
Yeah, totally fair to expect that you'd have a syringe in there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look at some ectoplasm that's on me, because I imagine it got all over me, and then just suck it up with the syringe.
Okay. You withdraw some into the syringe.
All right. I'll hand that to Patch for safekeeping. There's our
Should we,
payday.
Patch, it explodes in your
take
medkit.
a picture of the dead body? Should we take a picture of it?
We could just take the head.
Is there a corpse there? I don't know.
I mean, it starts to kind of dissolve very quickly to the point where even the ectoplasm that you pulled up kind of just evaporates essentially. And then
yeah. Well, here you can keep this one. It's contaminated for my use, and
I was just thinking we should take a picture of
yeah.
before it dissolves so we can prove we killed her.
Okay, I'm gonna rush fumble with my phone and take a click right as like the face is about to melt away. Can I do that?
yeah, you get and Reggie, honestly, probably between the two of you, you would have taken pictures of it like without even really asking. You get evidence sufficiently, coupled with Redcap's chip camera, that you.
Oh yeah, Redcap is a camera.
Yep. That you have killed this thing.
we should have brought the reporter down here with us. This would have made some really cool footage.
Right.
We're not allowed to share it though.
All right.
So,
Well,
yeah, we gotta keep the lookout for this.
Okay, so you go moving through the sewers to try and find the other entity.
Yep.
Okay. So the lot of you move around and start to kind of scour through. And after considerable searching, you can't find anything else. Nothing comes across you. It appears that if there was something else here, it has left.
hell,
Well,
That's okay, because
That's
they
enough for
were
me.
just expecting us to get the Jenny thing, and that's what we got, so...
Creeping Jenny is dead.
Well, and really, Jenny was the one luring the kids. So with Jenny gone,
Right.
I don't think.
Well, let's get the hell
All
out of
right.
here.
Does anyone want that armor? I mean, it's probably could get some creds for it.
Could sell it.
It wasn't damaged.
It's full
What?
of
Blood. There's lots of blood.
Is there
stains.
anything else on that guy?
He...
Like his ID or something?
Oh, no, he is a prop. He was an official slay.
Okay.
No.
Is there? Yeah. I look through him, I guess.
I mean, he's got a slave blade on him, just like a knife, essentially. Not even a slave blade. It's just like a combat knife.
Bring a knife to a ghost fight.
That's exactly what you did.
worked pretty well for me, lads.
Screaming Eagle, calf Screaming Eagle assault rifle.
Oh yeah.
Tell you.
Yeah. I will strip this man like a crackhead finding a dead body, because that's exactly like what I am.
All right, it's got 1.5 clips on it, so the clips are 20.
I pull out my slave blade and look at his teeth. Does he have silver fillings, gold teeth? What am I looking at?
No, he doesn't have teeth anymore, really.
Damn it.
After what old Jenny did to him, he's pretty well carved. Anything on his actual person is not going to be obtainable, but that other stuff would be potentially.
Okay, so I got an extra set of body blocker, a what assault rifle?
Calf, Screaming Eagle assault rifle, which calf is the this assault rifle costs 35 credits. It is far inferior to slay weaponry.
It's another gun. Things happen. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick it up, no problem.
Somebody's got to shoot the pigeons, you know.
Oh shit.
I mean, clay pigeons.
I was about to say, shoot them. No, those are good eating.
I thought Reggie would get offended.
Well, you shoot them first and then you eat them.
Slay weapons? The weapons we have? That ruins the meat.
No, that's what I'm
the
saying.
calf?
The calf will work for that.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
It won't
Don't
blow
eat-
up the bird into little bits.
Don't eat
Leave
the
some meat
pigeons.
Yeah, probably bad.
They're probably diseased in this area.
Probably.
I live here.
Wow. Classist Neophron.
No, you don't. This isn't your place where you live.
Not that much different.
I don't want people eating my fellow brethren.
Meanwhile, Rauko was like, I'm gonna kill all these carrion.
Yeah, meanwhile, Ralph ready to
Well,
lead a genocide.
Yeah, Rauka
Like a-
thought he was special because Slay chose him.
Yeah. He was special.
Yeah, he was.
Bless.
He was special, damn it.
I agree.
Bless his heart.
Okay.
Sing it.
So yeah, after considerable scouring of the sewers in the immediate vicinity, you do not find anything other than the odd rat here and there.
Well, let's get out of here. Creeping Jenny's dead.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
We did what the thing said, so let's turn it in, I guess, right?
Yeah, let's turn it in. Let's turn it
Get a
in.
shower.
Yeah, let's turn it in before I like zombie out again.
You guys will have money again.
Aye.
Okay, so do you leave the area?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we gotta go back to the
Yeah.
manhole.
Okay. You come out. And then you go back to the hotel, you pack up your stuff,
Yeah, less time spent down here, the better, I think.
and you get out of town.
Yep.
Okay. So you make your way back up to, you take the shift blocks, subways, back up to Uptown.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you cash in the 100 sheet.
Yeah.
All right. 2,000 credits. Split it up how you like.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do it even, Steven.
Sounds about right.
Cool. So how much
Wait,
is
what?
that?
Splitting the creds.
Yeah, how do we split up the credits? 5 ways, or you're the leader, you get paid?
Oh, we split it evenly, right?
Yeah. How much is that?
Redcap doesn't do math.
400 apiece.
Whoa. Really? All right.
If we get the full amount for it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you cash
I
it in.
don't know.
Yeah. So for 100 sheets, it's
That
a
game, I just didn't know how it worked.
yeah. There's a little less kind of official, like it's not quite as bureaucratic as like filing a BPN would be. I mean, you turn it in, you provide evidence of the death, which between the pictures you took, the evidence from Redcap's credit chip camera, they're like, okay, that makes sense. They kind of double check the records as far as like the Etherman visit, say like, okay, and then about 15 minutes later, Reggie, you mentioned the payout distribution. You do have a registered squad, so the 400 credits appear in all of your respective accounts.
Oh, that's the most I've ever made on a job. That's pretty awesome.
I hug Reggie.
Reggie, your hollow bird bones bend under the violent embrace of Shrek, who is still under the influence of 2 combat
it's like,
drugs.
Okay, thanks.
Everyone.
And I gently pat with my wing. I'm like, alright, I'm good.
Come here, Redcap.
What?
Impromptu
Oh, are we hugging?
sumo match.
He is hugging everyone.
Unfortunately, I too have hollow bird bones.
Not quite.
They're just much bigger.
Hollow, more like a steel pipe is hollow, as opposed to the bird bones.
Yeah.
Even on ultra violence, I'm weaker than him.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So yeah, you kind of collect your stuff. Do you go do any shopping right away? Do you kind of just?
How much would it cost to get some of that tea that the?
The tea that the Etherman brought over. You kind of go over to the tea shop, and it is it's 5 credits for a package.
I'm gonna, send. See if I can get them to send 3 to her, 3 packages of it to her at work.
Okay.
Because we don't know anything other than her name and where. Anonymously send 3 packages of it.
Okay. Nice gesture. So Patch, as you're going out and doing shopping, Reggie, your phone rings and you see it's from Clarissa Funge.
It's only a matter of time. Answer the phone.
So before you say anything, Clarissa's like, what the fuck? You went on a job and didn't bring me along?
Oh yeah, there was a special thing in it about discretion, so we weren't really able to bring anybody along, unfortunately. And it didn't have to do with the other stuff that we're working on. So
Oh.
I apologize.
Oh, discretion. Well, you fucked that up because there's a guy that's talking on the internet about what happened downtown, and he has video of you. It's got some little pissant channel conspiracy theory bullshits. And he said that there was some ghosts or spirits downtown, and he followed you, and he's got awful, awful fucking footage of you guys at the park. Just terribly shot. Just framed all wrong.
Wait. Doing what at the park?
Drugs.
It's a gif of her Shrek stab.
After some like back and forth, Clarissa sends you the link, and like the video pops up, and it's like a shadowy figure that has his voice kind of obscured, and he's like, "SLA operatives don't want you to know what goes on in the lower levels of downtown, but beyond just the usual terrorism of Dark Knight and Thresher, a more sinister threat exists, the threat of the supernatural." And then there's like a focus on the squad here, and it says, as you can see, this squad who was sent to investigate some goings-on in downtown was possessed by some sort of creature into attacking each other and lashing out at children in the park. And it's got footage of your guys' encounter in the park, of Click you shooting it for Shrek, everything, and whatnot. And it says that clearly this is something that needs to be a threat for, or it needs to be something to be considered for everyone in lower downtown. There was some sort of monster, some supernatural creature that was stealing their children. These operatives were sent to investigate, and then they were mind controlled by it. The power of this is unlike anything that we have seen or experienced in this part of our homes, and we need to do everything that we can to prevent this from taking over our families and ourselves. The video itself has like 100-something views, like 150 views. Like, it's very small.
Oh damn, we're gonna get in trouble for this real bad.
It's like a really small sect of like conspiracy theory.
Yeah, this guy has like 25 subscribers. Like, he is so fucking like bargain basement, but he kind of hit the fucking jackpot here.
Reggie, he's got all the evidence. What are we gonna do?
He obviously doesn't have
How does he know that there was a? How did he know there was a ghost over there?
He
Do
doesn't.
drugs? Go to his house, cut his head off? Anyone? Drugs?
Yeah, we have to.
No,
He has everything.
All right, Calista, come with us. We're gonna do a decapitation.
Listen to me. As much as I want to beat this guy up too, if we show up at his door, it's going to confirm everything he said in that video.
Right.
He already confirmed it. He knows.
He doesn't know, Redcap. He's making shit up. He thinks he
He
knows.
doesn't actually know. He just made up.
He
Said that stuff, but
he just said exactly what we saw
followers.
without even seeing it. Maybe
He doesn't know that.
maybe he's supernatural too.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
Can I find any info on this guy? Like, or is
You
Is there a hunter sheet for this guy?
definitely not. You give me a computer check, Reg. So you actually like kind of sit down and pull up like your laptop and start kind of like looking through and trying to get information for him. Ooh.
that's a +9.
Right, okay.
+9.
Okay. All right. So,
So
you
that's still a 12.
Yeah, that's not yeah, I mean it's still a success. So you Actually, as far as the difficulty goes, you're able to trace it back to that. You're able to trace the person back to that sector of downtown, but you can't get anything else because this guy's so fucking small. He doesn't have any other real like blueprint, so you just can really get like the information in regards to like the router from where this was uploaded, and it traces back to where you were in downtown. But as you do go through this, you think back to what the Etherman told you, that there was another search for supernatural stuff the same time that you were doing yours.
Yeah. Yeah, the residence block D or whatever.
Yes.
We need to get Clarissa to like clear us or something.
But
Why don't we just-
if only 100 people have watched it, it's not like it's out there that much.
So far,
Why not
how
just?
long has it been out there?
This was uploaded this morning.
Hey, it's like a few hours.
Clarissa's like, something like this will, she's got like on speaker while you guys are kind of all like, you know, arguing or whatever. She's like, something like this will definitely gain traction. It's got footage of operatives. It's sufficiently spooky, even though it's terribly shot. People will latch onto this for sure.
It's prime. It is at least prime meme material. I mean, shit, it's probably already being gifted as we speak.
What if we just had a fight, and that was just us fighting, or
Exactly.
some
Oh,
make
why,
it up, right?
why don't we jump in the comments section on this video and just flame the dude for having
Oh,
crap?
oh, I know. We can keep fighting in the area. You
I
can
got
come
it.
out. You can come after me for fucking your mom or something, and we'll just keep fighting about.
We just do another video where me and For Shrek fight like we're in the contract circuit, and that's what we were doing before. That way, that way it was just us doing our thing, except in downtown for some reason.
Like training? You could say you were
Yeah,
training?
yes, in the park, which is where you train.
So what exactly does the
I mean-
video show?
I mean, plenty of people do pull-ups in the park all the time. I mean, what's combat training, really?
Yeah.
What is
kids
the
around? But,
what is
you
the
know.
video show? Click.
Yeah.
It shows your fight in the park. It shows you throwing the guys off and trying to head for the sewer grate, which is like overlaid by clearly this operative is possessed by some sort of spirit that tries to goad him into going into the sewers, where likely the children who have been reported missing may have disappeared. But something along those lines. And the fight, you shooting for Shrek, and then whatnot, and then you like kind of eventually coming back around and tottering your way over. Also, when Redcap was stuck in there, and was clearly kind of entranced and whatnot, he's got like it's like, again, it's kind of far away and it's shot out of it's clearly an apartment window, but it's compelling. And it's compelling footage.
Okay. Well, I mean, it shows for Shrek stabbing me with the needle, so obviously we can say drugs were involved. I mean, it's probably not the first time Slay's had to just lead a disinformation campaign to disprove somebody who's got something, right?
So he's got something now?
He's got us acting strange. He doesn't actually have anything, but people might believe him anyway.
How does he know we saw a ghost?
He's guessing.
He's guessing.
He's just making it up. He doesn't actually know.
Oh, he doesn't actually know?
Right.
No.
Uh,
He's right on accident, big lad.
Oh, we'll just go over there and scare the shit out of him. It'll be fine.
But that's my point, Redcap, is if we show up at his door and tell him to shut up, he's going to know that he's onto something. And he's going to double down.
Get Bomb Angel to do it because
No.
I don't
Maybe
think, I think
the
we
only-
burned that bridge, Redcap.
Really fucked up idea.
We kill him?
that's my idea, too.
We don't kill him. Our next bounty does. We already know
What does it even mean?
serial killer who likes to target the menfolk. We figure out where she's operating. We give this guy hot tips, get him in her crosshairs, and then boom! 2 stones, 1 chicken.
I like that. I don't really get it, but I like it.
I think I
I
get
don't
what you're
understand that in the
getting at.
slightest, but okay.
I am high as fuck.
So he,
Okay.
So
he basically wants to lead or give him fake leads and get him to go into a serial killer's hunting ground.
Aye.
Assuming
Could
the serial
work.
killer
It's
hasn't
kind of
been
a
brought
long
in
shot.
yet,
We'll find out.
and like he's her type.
But yeah, are we off the hook yet?
Alright. Ooh, better idea. There's no way someone's brought in Bronson. No way. How about we breadcrumb him over to Bronson's hunting grounds and he gets blown up?
I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess. How are you going to do it?
That's gonna take a few more, coked out leaps of logic to get to. I mean, I was hoping for some yes ands.
Reggie, what do you think? Do you think we can outsmart this guy?
Why don't we put him onto the trail of our bomber?
I don't know. I don't actually understand anything that First Shrek is saying, so.
Few do, I think.
I like the 2 chickens with 1 stone or whatever. Like, we know we have ideas of where it's operating out of. We could tell him that there's a scoop there, because there is. Best case scenario, he gets some information for us. Worst case scenario, he dies.
Oh, you're saying lead him into the Dark Knight fortress place?
Or Bronson, or
Work through some channels we pay off. We give him some money to go investigate it for us, but not through us. We get some patsy and some go-between person. Tell her that there's a conspiracy around that. And go dig up some information for her.
Wait. What? Remember the hunter tag? It said something about like people who, make noise get put to sleep. Like who does that?
I believe that's supposed to be you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we can kill him?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, okay. I don't know necessarily why you're coming up with a bunch of Rube Goldberg machines to get this guy killed when you can just go kill him. If that is the ultimate end game. Your slay operatives. You can just find his house and gun him down if you really want to. If you're gonna try and get him killed anyways. Like, if you want to contemplate the moral ramifications of killing this guy versus not, okay, fine. But if you're just planning on trying to kill him anyways through a series of increasingly complicated hijinks, just go fucking kill the guy.
All right, but I get to do it.
Okay.
I thought we had to be smart and get around his followers. But again, his followers are a bunch of fucking QAnon fuckboys. So
right, which is why I'm saying that if we confront him among his followers, they'll probably know that he was right. And that's how things like this gain steam and roll into a bigger ball of shit.
All right, so
So we kill all the followers. There's only like 100.
just
You know,
snipe them.
that's an afternoon if you with the right advertising and the
Bullets are
right,
expensive though.
who said we're using bullets. We can just have them all meet up in a building and set it on fire.
Or throw them off a roof.
Couldn't we just hack in and like delete the video?
I mean,
Yeah.
You could potentially take it down. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
could hack his account, yeah.
You could absolutely do that too.
I'm in the comment section already. I'm gonna start typing.
fill it with porn.
Was that click?
Yeah.
I'm in the comment section already. I'm typing away.
Oh, okay. What are you
I
typing?
mean,
Okay. All right,
Boy.
Reggie, what were
I
you
was
gonna say?
just thinking if I ever hack it to his account,
Yeah.
get rid of the video, post something, something else, something like that was an error. I don't know, something else.
I mean, you could certainly attempt to hack his account. You could look to make.
Because the thought was if we, because we also have to get rid of him somehow.
I mean,
I'll do that. You hack them.
I don't think we have to get rid of.
You hack him, I whack him.
Shoot him in the head.
Now you're talking.
Whacking and slashing.
Oh my
We'll
God,
take him away.
Butcher Pete.
You guys gotta help me find them, but I'll do the weird stuff.
Someone say weird stuff.
Yeah. For Shrek, if you help me find them, I'll buy you drugs.
Drugs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I have key bindings to Mac without realizing it.
Well, look at that patch.
There we go.
Those are some terrible rolls. Last one's
Yeah.
not bad, but
Oh my God.
Patch just trips a bunch of times.
starts breakdancing for no real apparent reason, or what you assume was breakdancing, but they just keep falling
Perry,
over.
you gotta post the full 1080p picture that's in very not 1080p. That's like my favorite joke ever. or Senior Chang with the tiny note.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did hack his account. What should I do with it? Just get rid of the video, or
Delete it. Pretend you're Matt Hardy from 3-something years ago.
Does
which
this
version of Matt Hardy is that? Because there's 100 versions of Matt Hardy.
The one with the
Delete.
boat.
delete?
Yeah, the one with the boat.
Oh, the delete one. Okay. Good.
Yeah. The dilapidated boat. That guy.
Yeah. Or just
Haha, there it is.
I think. Does this guy have other channels linked to his accounts? Maybe we can, like, have his Pornhub show up on his YouTube or vice versa.
That's all going to depend on if Reggie makes a successful computer roll, if that's what he's going to do.
Believe in the heart of the memes.
bullying.
Yeah,
off
and
the internet.
give me his address while you're at it.
what?
Give me his address while you're at it so I can go shoot him.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Jesus, Reg.
I'm gonna use my luck and re-roll that because every time I'm trying to do something important, I can't do it.
You going to re-roll the success die for that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better. That's a +9.
Okay.
So there's a 19. There's
Yeah, so
9
that's
plus
a
7.
yeah,
math,
16, 15,
Fred.
16, 15, 10, 10, and 19. Okay, so 2 skill successes. Yeah, you get into his account pretty easily through official Slayback channels and your own expertise. You gain access to the account. So you have the option to remove the video, upload other videos. You get information in regards to his email address and his home address. You can remove the channel completely. You basically have full administrative control of his account.
Yeah, so, I mean, if we fill it with spam, then people might think he was just hacked and it's not legit. Right? Or do we delete him
Fill it
completely?
with Rocka's old videos.
that would
Yeah.
definitely make it obviously us.
Yeah, but would.
But I like it.
Fill up all of his videos with ads.
Yeah.
Like ads every 5 seconds.
They've probably got ads
it would
every
prove
15
his
seconds
point.
as it is.
Yeah.
It would prove his point that ghosts were involved if a dead guy's videos just all of a sudden started appearing on.
How
Yeah.
much of a mind mess would that be with him, though?
Oh my god, that would be the biggest mind fuck.
Take a video of me killing him and put it on there.
Yeah, that would make us look really good.
I mean, that's don't fuck with us. A video with me killing him and putting it on there.
I don't know about all that.
I do. What's that address again?
I mean, yeah, you've got his info for where he lives.
Yeah, I mean, we can fill it with spammy videos.
Fill it with spammy videos, try to like hack into his computer and phone, see if he has videos of him masturbating and make all of his videos that.
Wait. What if we give it to Clarissa and she does something with his video to make it fake or something? She can edit
Just
videos,
edit.
right? Yeah, or just like put something in there that makes it like, bullshit. I don't know.
I'm starting to come over to the shoot 'em side.
Yes! The worse
I'll be-
ideas I have, the better.
I mean, I'm there. I'm right there with you. I wouldn't waste bullets, mate.
That's okay. I'll pay for it.
Okay.
All right. So what's the plan?
So I'll fill his account with weird spam videos. After we kill him, then like his account gets deleted. So they think that his account was just deleted and because he got hacked or whatever, and then it just sort of.
Did you turn his videos into Rick rolls?
What?
Turn his videos into Rick rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, add Rickroll at the end of our video, so it looks like the whole time it was just a Rickroll video.
Okay, so you're gonna try and basically just pollute his channel with garbage and hope that that kind of drowns out the reasonable content.
Right.
Okay. So, I mean, again, yeah, you have video archives you can pull from and probably your own things you've collected. So you're just, are you uploading those to the channel as well to just kind of bury the one video there?
Yeah, I don't want to put videos of us in it because I don't want
Right, no,
trace
I
it back
mean-
to us. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
random stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like his account was hacked, which it was.
Okay. Do you take down the existing video of that he put up of the group of you?
Yeah, I guess, after I post all those crazy videos.
Okay. So you delete that one. Do you change his account credentials so he can't get back into it, or do you just leave it so,
Yeah.
Okay. So you change that information from him, you switch it
I
around.
don't know. I mean, you are you guys actually gonna go kill him, or what's happening?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Save the world. He's
Yeah, we'll follow your lead, Reggie. If you think you can discredit this guy, then
Fine.
I mean, I'll follow your lead. I don't know. I can't stop Redcap if he really wants to kill him.
No, you guys are smarter than me. So you tell me.
I like pat Redcap on his upper back. It's okay. One day, big man. One day.
It's okay, big guy. We'll get you some ice cream.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. You should have led with that, guy.
Crimes against humanity or ice cream.
So what's the call? We shoot him or we hack him?
Well, we definitely hack him. I just don't know if after hacking him and we shoot him.
I mean, you could make it look like a suicide. Maybe
Suicide.
distraught
It's a
from
suicide.
the loss of his channel that he just opted out. You know?
Yeah, but then there's gonna be memes about
Yeah.
him not killing himself. So
Yeah, but nobody believes those.
Is he Epstein?
Yeah, it's gonna turn into every meme is gonna be random conspiracy dude didn't kill himself.
Well, just don't shoot him twice in the back of the head. And you can make it look
All right. What we
he
do is
decapitated himself with a claymore.
Yeah, because
Overdose on some
I'm
drugs.
surgical
I
with
mean,
my murder.
He broke his own neck. with
he
his own neck.
overdoses. If he overdoses on some drugs, then people will think he was on drugs, and that's why he posted those videos, and then he's discredited.
Aye. What we're thinking there. Let's go get a bunch of opiates.
Shoot him with the calf pistol enough times to kill him. That way it won't look
That's
like
a
an
little more
operative.
obvious.
That way
Yeah.
it won't look like an op did it. It'll look like a random ass murder.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Plant the drugs on him.
And we'll steal his computer, make it look like a robbery.
Yeah. Steal
Ah,
That
I
won't just
call
look
this
like a
last
robbery.
house.
That will be a robbery.
it still looks like a robbery.
That's true.
Because you're actually gonna rob him.
We're actually robbing.
Alright, so you guys account hacked? Alright, let's go rob this fucker's house.
Wow. Alright, we're doing this?
Don't turn this murder into a robbery.
Murder.
You
He
may want
ain't, he ain't gonna use any of this shit. Let's take it.
on that.
Let's get this we can get this footage for Clarissa.
I mean, is it bad of me to assume that like an overdose would be kind of normal for this area? Like that wouldn't be like out of the norm.
No, not
And
at
if you
all.
Just right, or like, so plant some drugs on them or whatever.
Okay, so how much heroin?
And then shoot him?
I mean, we
And
can.
not even have to.
Okay, how much is heroin, Paul?
I mean, you can. So you're just looking to buy drugs to just kind of load them up with. 4 credits would be more than enough.
I'm gonna load my boopo with 40 credits of heroin.
Jeez.
Sorry, did you say 40 credits worth?
You want an overdose, right?
I mean, 4 will definitely kill him.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
40
realistic.
credits
Alright.
worth of
Yeah. 8.
something in one of these people is going to be suspicious.
Realistic.
He decided to fucking just jam a half gallon of heroin into him,
Yeah.
so
that's a lot
totally
of money
fine.
that he's probably not going to have.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, I'll be realistic. So 4 credits is a lot of heroin. I'll put 5 credits of heroin in them.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'll just have my boopa loaded and just fucking shank him with heroin. Oh man, I used to have nightmares about dying like that. Great. This game's taking me places, Paul.
I'm sorry.
Or I could shoot him.
No,
No, the heroin.
I make it realistic.
It's gonna be very real when I shoot him. It's not gonna be fake.
No,
I just
no.
think it'd be better to use the calf rifle because then it doesn't look like we did it.
We have
Because
to.
why would we have that stupid thing?
Look, lads. I need drugs anyway. I'm
to discredit him.
getting heroin. Does anyone want anything while I'm out getting drugs?
Yeah, I'll take some ice cream.
Look, yeah, I'm
You
lying.
keep promising me
We
ice
just have
cream.
to discredit him, you know?
Hi. All right, so I'm gonna buy some heroin and ice cream. Who else wants ice cream?
I would call the name of this episode "Ice Cream and Heroin," but I don't know if that'll like get us taken down or not.
Ice cream
We
and
also have
smack.
an hour left to play, and the way the game's been going, a better name's gonna pop up.
I mean, maybe an hour. We'll see. We'll see how long you.
I was gonna
We'll see what kind of Keystone Cop hijinks you get into trying to just kill this random ass guy.
So looks like our
Yeah, we could just
options
shoot
are.
What if we rig a giant piano to fall on him? But we gotta get him to stand on this red bullseye right outside of the apartment.
Hear me out. We build a giant wooden horse and we all get inside it and we wheel it into his front door somehow, even
Here's
though
a
it's
gift
giant.
for you. And then we all jump out and shoot him with heroin.
And then shoot him with the calf rifle.
Full of heroin.
Then we load heroin into the cab. Heroin bullets. We'll kill him with heroin bullets. Perfect
Heroin
plan.
of bullets.
Shoot him with a bow and arrow just to make it extra confusing.
Look at that dead guy.
An arrow killed
Let's
you?
go that way.
We're gonna plant Dippin' Dots on him.
Can you load up the syringe into a crossbow and then shoot him with it?
Put- How did Dom do it? He put turpentine in it or something?
Oh, it's paint thinner or something like that.
He sent me a note. He goes, "What happens if I put air in the syringe?" I'm like, "You'll give someone a heart attack." He's like, "What about paint thinner?" And I'm like,
Well,
"Still a heart attack, but okay."
He also thought the drug users just carried around preloaded syringes everywhere they went.
Yeah.
Not his best plan.
Probably not his worst plan, unfortunately.
Probably not. No.
So our options
So-
are rob him or hack his
Shoot him.
account.
Well, we already
Well,
did that.
The
Well, we're
robbery
doing-
comes with the shooting.
Okay, I'm in for that.
So do we let him live in disgrace with his account going crazy, or do we just shoot him to make sure he doesn't keep talking?
Well, I assume that both make sense. His count goes crazy, and then he overdoses, and then we blame it. Just people assume, okay, he was on drugs, and we don't believe the videos.
All right. We'll
That I thought anyway.
okay. Hopefully there's no struggle. But let's get this done.
Or Shrek
Well, I
has
don't think we all have to
Who's
go.
going in?
If we all go, that brings a lot of attention.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was going to suggest leaving the Stormer at home, because he kind of
No.
He's the stealthiest one of us all, isn't he?
You just want to shoot him for yourself. I am unhappy now.
Don't worry, lad. You can help. You can hold him down while I shoot him full of heroin.
Okay,
It's not gonna be me, that's for sure. 'cause-
you could do it. Whatever.
All right, so yeah.
If anybody, it should either
Have I been able to go out and get the drugs and ice cream
You get your heroin and ice cream, yes.
and my combat drugs too, or just heroin and ice cream?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you're uptown, so all that stuff is easily available for you.
At the same store, probably.
Sure, yeah.
Heroin flavored ice cream.
Okay, so I come back with 5 credits of heroin, and a gallon of ice cream.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a lot.
It's
I will
all-
be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
We really do make everything overcomplicated.
Yeah.
Yup.
I like Redcap's idea of just shooting him with the calf rifle and robbing the place.
I mean, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you guys got to use
I
one
already
of
did
my
my part,
ideas.
so you guys. I already did my part. You guys
Make
can
it
do
this
whatever.
one.
I don't care.
I
wanna do
mean,
anything else.
chances. I mean, who says we can't do both? We'll shoot him full of heroin, unload the cap rifle into his damn apartment, and take his computer gear.
Or you shoot him and plant the drugs on him, so it looks
Yeah.
like it was a drug-related.
Yeah, that too.
That's yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna shoot him. We will shoot him with one credit of heroin and leave the syringe sticking out of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if you leave the syringe as like a
Yeah.
call card or something, they might think it's just a, like you said, a drug related killing.
Right.
We don't have to actually overdose him or leave any drugs on him.
Yep. And I'll spill heroin all over the carpet so it looks like he was fought over. We got this.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Sure. Go ahead.
Worked for Sid Vicious, so.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's dark.
what's the plan, everybody?
Still
Make it
shooting.
look like a
Well,
robbery.
So
or-
now that we've hacked his apartment, we've hacked his account. Me and the boys are gonna sneak over to his apartment, break in, shoot a little heroin in him, unload the cap rifle into the apartment, and steal his computer.
right.
Okay.
So not only
and
is
anything
the
else
channel-
of value.
the channel's in disarray, the video's down. He looks like he's kind of lost it, and now it looks like it's gonna look like there's a fight over drugs in his apartment, and he gets killed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm taking the milk out of his fridge too.
Oh hell yeah, milkshakes after this.
Ooh. I was just gonna drink it, but yeah. Oh man. I
Sabrina,
don't even care about shooting the guy anymore.
Are you at all worried that the gunshots are going to bring attention to?
No.
Or are gunshots just
I
sort
mean,
of normal in this area?
it's
and people
Sector
are like,
8.
whatever at this point.
they're probably normal, aren't
It's difficult to say how a group of people are going to react to a bunch of gunfire.
Yeah.
Regardless of where it is.
We'll take whatever pillows or clothing he has, put it over the barrel, and just shoot through them, muffle it a little bit.
Right. I mean, it doesn't even have to be guns, technically.
Look, I'm gonna go over there, empty this rifle, and spill all my heroin. I've committed to this.
Are all of you going, or is it just a select few?
No, I don't think everybody should go.
An elite force.
I think
It's
No,
way
it's
too
just-
much attention if all of us go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
there's a dead body. Yeah, it's too
So who's going?
Just the two that are the worst at avoiding cameras.
The big stormer. Okay.
Yeah.
The big stormer and
There's
the
There's
drugged
no
out brother.
cameras there.
I
There's no
will
cameras
voice
there,
my
right?
Yeah,
vote
there's
once I
no
go.
cameras.
There's no cameras there. No, there's no.
Except
there's-
for in his apartment where there is definitely
Yeah,
cameras.
That's also something I thought about.
We'll take the cameras.
Yeah.
We're robbing the place.
You might want to wear a mask.
All
I
right.
thought you said there wasn't cameras in the apartments.
There isn't. I mean, there's not in the blocks for sure. No.
Right, so
Right,
that's
I'm gonna
not
go out.
something we worry about.
I'm gonna go out. And get a bunch
I'll
of
send the 2 people in the video to go there.
Hey Reggie, do you know what this guy looks like?
Does he have a profile picture or something?
I mean, no, he wouldn't on that, but through the digging you got from your initial computer roll, and the fact that you have his address, you pull up the information for the guy. His name is Alvin Reed. White male, early 20s. Unemployed.
All right.
Sort of. He's a YouTube personality though, or whatever.
Not
Unemployed.
Unemployed, yeah.
Sorry, YouTubers.
Shit. The content creator.
Okay.
Unemployed means no one's gonna notice him not showing up for work or anything like that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna spend 10 credits on women's underwear for masks.
Please don't.
10 credits.
That's a lot.
It's very fine.
Wouldn't that be like $100 or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
a
right.
little
It's like
unnecessary.
Victoria's Secret level,
Yeah.
Underwear.
One. I'm going to the dollar store and getting dollar store panties.
I thought we were committing to this bit. Come on, man. What's the 50 credit, 100 credit, or the 50 credit panties, or 10 credit panty, whatever the fuck you said.
No, that'd be suspicious. A SLA operative would think to get nice laundry, especially an experienced one, because that's all they know of for women's panties.
So
I'm gonna keep panties and look like a real local.
okay, so you're wearing you're wearing the panties on your face. You're not just wearing them as something you're trying out.
That makes you stand out even more, wouldn't it? Like, cause who does that? What?
I mean, I have it to where I can like pull them over my face for the mission. Otherwise, I'm wearing a hoodie with like a weird looking turtleneck underneath.
All right, for Shrek and Redcap, you buy some women's underwear to wear on your head. Okay, for Shrek, you are the only one with women's underwear on your head as you approach this man's apartment. You go into the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
go down to downtown. You go there in the middle of the night.
right.
Late into the evening. Everything is quiet.
Okay.
Make sure we're in the right place.
I look at my list. Yeah, this is the apartment.
Correct
Alright,
apartment.
we-
Yeah.
Reggie resends the address, and it's like, make sure you go to this one. Don't forget.
Okay. Wait a
Gently
minute.
kick the door into 6 pieces and then shoot him.
No, Paul. Wait a minute. Last session, we established that it's very easy to sneak in and kidnap children in this building. It's
There's
wide
a-
open.
There's a lot of points of entry. You have no problem getting into the building.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to have me and Redcap sneak in through like
Now,
the back window.
Do you do you also have the luxury of being able to distort reality around you so nobody else notices that your target is walking out of the building?
Yes, actually.
Shit.
So you walk
no.
into the building. And-
Yeah, no, I am not discreet at all. I'm like just walking in.
Can I attempt to roll stealth?
Sure. Go ahead.
At this point, I'm rolling stealth because I'm being a try-hard and committing to the bit, not so much that it's gonna help.
Yeah.
We take different elevators.
Yes, we do.
What's the bonus?
All right. It is a. That's a plus. Yeah, it's a +4 bonus.
Okay. Yeah. So you try and take your time. Do you guys split up?
Yes.
Okay, so for Shrek, you're taking your time. You're kind of trying to move stealthily along the corridors as to not disturb anybody, not draw attention to yourself. Redcap, you get there 5 minutes before Shrek does.
Okay. I get to the door and I like kind of stand on the wall where that door is and wait.
Okay, so you just stand there waiting around.
Just stand in the hallway out of sight of the door.
Okay.
And,
We should have got him a pizza box or something.
Okay.
Yeah, the Stormer delivery guy.
So for
That's
Shrek,
awesome.
by the time you get up there, Redcap is just standing next to the door, just hanging out.
I face palm and do the SLA operative hand signals to like get down, and we're going through the window.
Like the outside window?
He says
there a
out loud.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm dumb. I whisper, I guess. I'm like, I thought we were just gonna bust in.
At this point, I just sigh in defeat, put the window over my face, pull out my gun, and just shrug.
Alright, flashlight on, door. I gently kick the door into 6 pieces.
Okay, the door splinters.
All right, if they would, I am grabbing the first male figure I see in there. That's not us.
Okay,
It
yeah.
starts gun out, handgun out, sweep in the room.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
through
for
the- through the
Shrek,
blade. It's probably not
you
that big.
startle this dude out of his sleep. You easily grab him.
Yeah, I put my hand over his mouth.
All right.
I look around. I grab his anime body pillow.
Okay.
Smother him with the pillow by like forcing the gun down through his face, through it, and then just pull the trigger a few
Okay.
times.
Yeah, you blow him away. You shoot him in the face multiple times. He very much dies.
All right, and I take the body pillow around the rifle and muffle the rifle as I shoot through the house.
All right. I mean, it's still loud, but it is muffled by the shots as you kind of fire through. Redcap, you kind of dodge the gunfire as you're sweeping the room out. And for Shrek, he starts firing at you, like firing all around.
I mean, if it hits me, whatever.
I don't.
Fucking cap rifle.
I jump. Yeah, I put 2 credits of heroin in the syringe and stick it with it, and then I 3 credits of heroin over the living room. I take everything electronic.
Okay. Yeah, you.
His milk.
All right. Yeah, you ransack this guy's apartment, take all of his shit.
I'm smart, so I check the expiration date on the milk to make sure it's still good.
Still good.
Right. It's still good.
Right.
I actually say that out loud. I'm like, yo, it's still good.
I give him the pink guy thumbs up.
All right. As this guy bleeds out all over his bed from 2 gunshot wounds to the face.
It's so funny because both me and Matt are on the camera, just like covering our face, like, oh my god, they're doing it.
All right. So you get the stuff. You walk out.
I also make a point to take all of his fucking unis. At this point, no, I signal the red cap that we book.
Okay.
I was to say I don't run, but I walk with mafia speed, I guess, where like you're trying to leave, but you're not trying to look like you're trying to leave too bad.
You grab his wallet. It has 18 uni in it. As you bail out.
Beer money.
And just like run down the hallway and down the stairs and out of the building.
Yeah. Just get the hell out of there.
Okay.
I'm hot on shit, motherfucker! Woo!
He starts screaming. Okay.
I'm doing my best Dave Chappelle. What do I roll for that?
You guys spent like an hour thinking about this, and we did
Ruined it.
Ruined it.
I think we'll end there. That sounds like a good place to end to me. Everybody.
Not proud of any of it.
Another successful stealth mission.
Hey, if I thought I needed to be stealthy, I would have tried.
Stealth is the word I was looking for, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got that. I got +6 to that one. I just,
That's really funny
Nobody-
that you're stealthier than I am.
Yeah. Well, I was, trained to be stealthy a little bit. But, it's one of those things where, like, you just, Nobody's gonna give a like. You're in the 8th level of fucking downtown. Like, people are just. I don't know. We're gonna get in any trouble.
I'm
People
a guy.
disappear.
I'm a guy booking it with. I'm a guy booking it with women's underwear all over his face. I look like a shatterhead. No one's gonna think I'm out of place.
Where to get those nice panties from?
Yeah, they're like completely clean, and people are like, "That's
Brand new.
Fucking bedazzled and
Women are standing around like, "Must be nice, clean panties."
God. All right, 2 XP to everybody. Does anyone want to nominate somebody for a 3rd XP?
I think for Shrek did a lot of pretty good role play.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the most shameful extra XP I've ever had.
Take your shame XP and love.
All right, take your shame XP. 1 extra for you.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that was ice cream and heroin, everybody.
Shame
Ice cream.
XP.
I think there's enough videos about
That could
heroin on
be
YouTube.
the
We should be able to-
title, is Shame XP.
No, I think we're going with ice cream and heroin. There's enough videos about heroin on YouTube, which
The
should be fun.
aristocrats.
Not a lot of ice cream videos though.
No,
Leading the way there.
yeah.
Not enough.
Well, that was something.
Sure was.
That went a lot better than I thought it was going to go.
You guys got a good jump on the Dream Entity, who rolled terribly a lot, which also helped. But still, 4 of you, 1 of anything is gonna have a tough time with it if that thing can be in fact harmed or killed. So, and the half damage from the ultraviolence definitely helped for sure.
Winners don't use drugs. Champions do.
Eh. Waka waka. Well,
My character dies. I'm gonna have a character who just does 80s cartoon PSAs at the end of every episode.
just super.
We had a lot of
anti-drug-
fun today.
No,
But just so you know,
Don't do drugs.
don't do drugs.
For
Also,
Shrek,
don't commit robbery and murder to cover up you're doing drugs in the park around children.
That's a big no-no.
I think that marks your.
Last week
Go ahead, Reg.
I was working doing grief counseling, and now we're doing
Drug.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
work.
A well-rounded squad, I would say.
Yeah.
We go from four
Take counseling.
from the concept of for-profit grief counseling to the to just robbing a guy and murdering him in cold blood, essentially.
We're professionals. I think we can call it wet work.
I think this is your first official murder of basically an innocent person, which 7 sessions in, I guess, is not bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
part of the
that's
mission.
pretty good.
We got to keep him quiet.
I
Sure.
thought for sure I wound up.
Technically, it was
Sanctioned murder.
assignment. So
Sure. Oh no, it was a corporately sponsored murder of an innocent person. But nonetheless,
Define innocent with his incendiary videos and lies and deceit.
it's lies.
Internet is
Poor
truth.
camera work.
Yeah. He was committing
Camera work for fuck's sake.
He was inciting insurrection.
Yeah, he was potentially. Like that time we turned the water off in that one sector.
Oh yeah, I guess like 4 people. So I guess you already had a body count by association, but this is the first time that y'all pulled the trigger yourselves. I think technically. So that's a good point. That's a good point.
We can pin it on that guy in the sewer because we use his gun.
Yes.
that's true.
The body and all of his stuff is missing.
Yeah. And an unrelated incident, he ended up in the
He's
sewer.
also turned to liquid.
And the gun.
You saw
And the gun
Breaking
and
Bad,
the
right?
heroin on the guy dead in the sewer, so there you go.
He
And the
stole
underwear.
he
Plant
stole
the
his
panties in the sewer.
Oh yeah. No, on the way out, running around the town like a crackhead, I yeet the gun into the sewer.
yeah, he stole this guy's stuff, shot him, sprinkled drugs everywhere, went to the sewer and melted.
Well, the heroin was
No,
And like
it's
a
like
sprinkling
Breaking Bad, we
drugs
threw him in the
everywhere. It's just
vat
like,
of
you
acid.
know,
Yeah.
that'll
Yeah,
definitely
You never
make
know
it look
what
like
your
a real
drugs are
crime.
called these days, you know?
Thing is, if this works out, somewhere Slay operatives are gonna get info on this case, and it's gonna be used to train future Slay operatives.
Don't
not
do
to
what
do.
these fucking weirdos did.
Diversify your strategy. Have one person stealth and one person just walk up the stairs. That way, there's plausible deniability on which plan worked and which plan didn't work.
It's like,
Look, it's not gonna go the way it does on TV. Sometimes you have to rob a guy's house and dump heroin all over his carpet. It happens.
just remember, you're the cops. It's fine. Just shoot the guy. No one's gonna get you in trouble. You're the cops.
That's kind of what I was getting at. You know, like, dude, we're the bosses here.
No, I wanted to go the extra mile, put in the extra effort to throw off his little conspiracy nuts.
Well,
I don't think that
Well,
would
then it
stop
happens
any
to
conspiracy theorists.
No, no.
no, we just put some logs on the fire there, for sure.
I mean, they probably know Slay silenced him, but are they going to talk?
Oh boy,
Well, it's
we
always
did it, guys.
it's always an adventure. Yes, mission accomplished. You did get your bounty.
Got our bounty.
We
Yeah.
can
We
call that a
actually made some
success.
No SCL increase, and that's
No
what I
SCL
really
increase.
Yeah. But I can buy a cool gun, which I'm gonna go shopping. I'm
Oh yeah, I got like a bunch
Patch
of
goes gun shopping.
Buy
Alright.
my fancy neophron armor, but then I'd have no money left.
Do it.
That seems fine.
We need money for it.
Yeah, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
though.
I think our character should go up that serial killer next week if she's still around. Bring Clarissa with us.
So you're gonna stay on the hunter sheet beat?
I mean, I would like a little bit more money and a little bit more
Love
equipment
that gear, yeah.
before we go after Mr. Blow Up Hannibal Lecter.
I just imagine an inflatable Hannibal Lecter, wouldn't you? Like a parade float, not like a sex doll way. You know, like a.
Thanksgiving Day
In
parade,
this
giant
world-
Hannibal.
In this world, I could see that being, it's just serial killers as their parade floats and stuff. That would make sense.
I also
Ah.
see serial killers as sex dolls, so
That's way more
Contract
likely to happen.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
this is definitely
yeah, I'm
not
pretty
easy.
sure Halloween Jack has a sex doll out there.
Oh, for sure.
with how many people like had crushes on what was it, Jeffrey Dahmer
Oh yeah.
series or whatever, or how hot they made David
Well-
Koresh in the Waco miniseries. I could see that happening.
Jeremy Renner played him, and I like Jeremy Renner. And then I got really creeped out that I was attracted to Jeremy Renner, but he was also Jeffrey Dahmer. And then I was like, I can't watch this movie. I'm too creeped out.
One of the podcasts I
That's my
listen
story.
to talks about how hot they made David Koresh in Waco series on Netflix. Just constantly brings up sexy David Koresh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So serial killers, darknet operatives, like other company agents can definitely achieve like levels of fame and notoriety too. Slay really doesn't have any control over that. So
And who said? And what kind of capitalist conglomerate would Slay be to not capitalize on such a demand in the market?
yeah, I mean probably nothing officially, but there would unquestionably be some black market stuff that they probably would have marketed for them. Very, very within the realm of possibility. So, all right. Well, then I'll keep that in mind for next week. Obviously, we'll have some more communication in the channels as far as what your official plans want to be. But if you're planning on going for Nuvo next week, I'll keep that in mind.
I want to go after SCL increases, but we're still on
Or
Secret.
yeah, super secret.
secret
probation.
Heidi. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, y'all have a nice evening. I'm gonna go eat some birthday cannolis.
I'm gonna go stare at myself. I'm gonna go stare at myself in the mirror and wonder how my life got here.
Cool.
I'm gonna go eat some elf cookies.
Sounds like solid plans from everybody involved.
You know what? I think so.
All right.
I'm not going to share my plans because they're boring.
All right.
Harry, just make them up, dude. I don't even have cookies.
It's lying. It's just
No,
lying.
I do.
Go
You
eat
know I
some ice
fucking
cream.
do.
All right. Well, y'all
All right, guys.
have a nice evening. I'll talk to you soon.
You too.
See everybody next week. Goodbye.
Later.
Later, y'all.